Not acceptable. Question number 3, Jim Eadie.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Government when it last met the European Commission and what was discussed.
Cabinet Secretary Fiona Hislop.
The Scottish Government regularly meets with the Commission, including through our frequent attendance at European Council. For example, Richard Lochhead met with the Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development, Phil Hogan, at the 20th of April. Agriculture and Fisheries Council Commissioner Hogan will also be visiting Scotland in June. On the 19th of May, I attended the Culture and Audiovisual Council, where I led for the UK Government in preliminary discussion of the digital single market as it affects audiovisual markets, where the Commissioner for Digital Economy and Society, Gunther Oettinger, made a presentation on the digital single market strategy. Next week, Rosanna Cunningham will participate in a panel discussion in Brussels concerning how to address unemployment in the EU alongside Marianne Thyssen, the European Commissioner for Employment, Social Affairs, Skills and Labour Mobility. And also next week, Richard Lochhead will also participate in a panel discussion alongside Commissioner for Environment, Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Carmelo Velo, during Green Week 2015.
Jim Eadie.
I thank the Cabinet Secretary for that answer. And can I welcome the leadership which the Scottish Government has shown on the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership in calling for greater transparency within the TTIP negotiations and for calling for a double lock to be enshrined into the agreement, which will explicitly exempt the NHS. Can I ask the Cabinet Secretary to give an assurance that she will continue to make representations to the European Commission to ensure the Scottish Government is not at the mercy of any future legal action if it decides to act to protect our National Health Service and other vital public services in Scotland?
Cabinet Secretary.
Yes, and I recognise the member's continuing interest in the issue. The Scottish Government Presiding Officer will continue to press the case for the Commission and the UK Government for an explicit protection for the NHS and other vital public services on the face of any agreement. We will also argue for the right for the Scottish Government and the Scottish Parliament to regulate in the public interest without fear of legal action. And following her helpful response to the European and External Relations Committee's report on TTIP, arrangements are being made for Scottish ministers to meet with Trade Commissioner Malmstrom to discuss TTIP and seek assurances on precisely these important matters.